Sam from Guitar Village. I'm not here this week, so to keep you lot entertained, we put together this video of 20 of our favourite guitars of this year so far. So let's start with the first ones. Follow me. Now this is a very fancy new model from Martin Guitars. This is their Inception model with this really posh bracing inside. We can't show you the bracing obviously because it's inside the guitar, but check out some videos online and some pictures of it because it is really complex inside. Ooh, sounds alright to me. We're going to check out a Fender custom shop. This is a Poblano Strat. I thought they'd actually stopped making these, but apparently not. They still make them, and this one is in a gorgeous aged natural finish. It's got the Ancho Poblano pickups, which are really great sounding pickups, and it's got a skinny neck on it as well, so it's really nice and comfortable to play. Look at that grain on there as well. It's a gorgeous piece of ash. Okay, so next up we're going to head into the tailor room. In here we've got something a little bit more modern. We have one of the GS Minis. This is with the mahogany top and also the mahogany back and sides as well. This is a great guitar. It's very small, nice and easy to travel with, and it comes with a really good quality gig bag as well. Let's check out another acoustic. Here we have, again, another pre-owned gem. We've been full of pre-owned gems today. We've got, it's a 2013 Martin HD28. This is a really nice, it's opened up really sweetly as well, so it's a cool looking guitar, and look how straight that grain is on the back. Next up, we have got a 1972 Telly. This is in the blonde finish. We can see the ash grain just coming through there. It's got a factory fitted Fender Bigsby on there. It's had a couple of subtle changes, and also it's had a pattern number, that's a sticker pattern number, Gibson humbucker put in there as well. It sounds incredible. Honestly, if you want a great sounding Telly, you cannot go wrong with this one. These guitars, strictly speaking, have been here a little while, but we've only just decided to put them up for sale. They're two very expensive Strats. Let's start with the newest one first. So here we have a 1964 Olympic white. This is a custom color Fender Strat. What's really unique about this guitar is that it's a one owner guitar. It comes with a Hiscox case, and inside the case you get a pamphlet from the original owner showing you details of the internals of the guitar and the story about him buying it and him actually playing it over the years as well. So this is a very cool story, and on the back we have a bit of a naughty sticker on there as well. Okay, and the final guitar in this weekly roundup. This is a 1956 Fender Strat. Now, we owned this guitar many years ago, and the person who bought it from us decided that he had had fun with it, but it was time to give it up, and he thought it was only fair to bring it back to us. So we bought this off him, and we've had it in the shop for a while. We've used it for a few videos, just like we did with the 64 Strat. In fact, while I'm thinking about it, the 64 Strat, we did a video where we took it apart and talked about a lot of the parts in detail. So if you haven't checked it out, click here to check it out now. Now, back to this one. This is a gorgeous looking two-tone sunburst finish. This is an earlier one. It's 56, so it's got an ash body because it was in the early part of 56. It's had some really nice work done to it. It's got a bit of a V on the back of the neck there. You can see it's been played in, but with some of the work that's been done, like the refret, it's made it super playable as well. I would say of all the old guitars I've played, all the vintage Strats, this is probably one of the best ones to play. Alright, now a guitar we've not had in for a long time. Again, another pre-owned gem. This is from 2009. This is one of the Rory Gallagher Strats. Now, we don't often get these in, but they're really cool guitars. I mean, if you want a super, like, ultra heavy relic guitar, I mean, it doesn't get much more relic than this. The interesting thing with these as well is that when you take the pickguard off, it's perfectly sunburst underneath. So, you know, they've really gone to the nth degree to get this as accurate as possible. So we are now the proud dealers of Dodd pedals. So here we have a few selections, 3 of them in fact. Here is their very cool rubber neck analog delay. I mean, that thing looks very cool. Next up we have the Gunslinger and my favourite name, the Meatbox Subsynth. Haven't tried it yet, but that thing sounds amazing. Grab that one off the rack. Got to be careful when they're up there like that. Now, this is like your typical kind of 1930s, 1940s style jazz box. They've dressed it up really nicely. It's got a great floating pickup on there as well, and you've got controls too. I absolutely love these things. If you've not played any of the D'Angelico guitars before, give them a try. You get a lot of bang for your buck with these. we've just had in one of the brand new PRS SE DGT gold tops. Now, I remember doing the video on when these guitars came out, and it was pretty recently that they did, and they've been super popular. The gold top is particularly the one that everyone wants over the Sunburst, even though I prefer the way the Sunburst looks, but whatever. Okay, so where shall we start? Let's start. We've got a new brand in the shop now. So if you haven't been down to the shop for a while, I mean, this room is looking great. It's absolutely packed with guitars everywhere, which is exactly what we want. We love our high-end gear here at the shop. We've just started doing Patrick James Eggle guitars. We've got a handful in, and here's one I wanted to show you. This is the Macon Special in T-Burst. So flat top, wraparound tailpiece and bridge. Such an incredible guitar. Honestly, I've never played Patrick James Eggle's guitars before, and honestly, they're mind-blowing. If you get a chance to try one out, make sure you pick one up. Okay, next we have had two pre-owned 2004 Masterbuilt Strats. These are both made by Greg Fessler. Look at the ash body on that. So this is a 50th anniversary Strat. This is a 54 Strat reissue in the two-tone Sunburst. Like I said, gorgeous ash body on there. And being a 54, you can see the serial number is stamped into the back plate, not the neck plate like most Strats have. And we have a 1960s reissue telly. This is a limited edition one. It's very cool. It's in a custom color Olympic white finish. Now, if you were going to buy an original telly from the 60s, you know, finding one in Olympic white is going to be tough. And finding one that's a great player could be a little bit tricky too, because they do vary a bit. But what I really like about this one is not only is it custom color, it's got a gorgeous slim neck profile, but also they've put compensated brass saddles on there, so the guitar sounds amazing as well. Okay, this is a 1964 ES345. It's in a Sunburst finish. It's been refinished. It's had a new neck on it, so new fingerboard, new frets, new binding. We do think it's the original headstock veneer on there. They've just put it, taken it off the old neck and put it onto this one. So this is a really quirky and really cool player's grade 345, and definitely well worth checking out. So if you're in the market for like a reissue, like we were just checking out that ES355 a second ago in the watermelon finish, this one isn't too much more money, and for that you can get an actual original one, so definitely well worth checking out. This is from PRS. This is a Joe Walsh limited edition model. They only made about 200 of these, and the killer thing about this is that it's got a Brazilian rosewood fretboard. It's sold with a Side C certificate as well. So effectively, when you buy the guitar, there's some paperwork to be done to transfer it over to you, but you know, don't let that stop you. This thing is absolutely killer. It looks great. We're going to do a video demo on this as well very soon, so you can hear it too. And look, Joe Walsh's signature on the back. We took in a part exchange a really nice 68 reissue Paisley telly. This is in the NOS finish. It's a really nice looking guitar. You know, for the people out there who aren't fans of relic guitars, you're really going to like this. But for those people who are fans of relic guitars, we have ordered from Dennis Galuska a Masterbuilt 52 Paisley telly, something that never existed. It's in a really cool relic finish. I absolutely love this guitar, and it's got a skinny neck, so if you love the idea of a 52 telly but want something that's not got a massive chunky neck on it, this is the one for you. Alright, into the old school room with all the old bits in it. Okay, in the corner here we have got a Burns Vistasonic Standard. This is a really funky guitar. It's got 3 pickups and it works in the most bizarre way. So you've got this selector switch. It's 3 position. It's got bass, which is the neck pickup, treble, which is the treble pickup. So what do we think the last position, the wild dog position is? Well, it's not the middle pickup. It's all 3 pickups wide out of phase. So it sounds really funky. Absolutely fits that name as well, Wild Dog. All right, and the final guitar, this is a very special one. So this is pretty much the Pete Townshend Rickenbacker. It's a 1993 plus, it's a 12 string. If you want to hear this guitar, we actually did a video on our Facebook page and on our Instagram page as well. So check it out there, you can hear how this guitar sounds. It looks absolutely stunning. They've done a killer job with this. If you're local to us, get down, give this thing a try. You won't be disappointed. Well, that's it from the weekly roundup. As always, thanks for watching. If you want to check out any of the gear shown off in today's videos, the links will be in the description below. As always, thanks for watching.